Alright, welcome back to the Supercoach Nuff channel. In this video we're going to review Game Week 25 as well as preview Game Week 26 for the 2024-25 Fantasy Premier League season. So try and get this one out nice and quick with the bit on at the moment, but a good week for us. We played our triple captain and it got us an even 100 points, which was good. But if we have a look a bit closer, there is a couple of issues that we have with the team. Starting off in goal with Sanchez not scoring, seemingly out of favour there at Chelsea, so probably a forced trade there. Our defence worked out okay. Gabriel was 6 points. Alexander-Arnold scoring a goal this morning, getting a 13-point return was nice. I think, what did you get for the other one? A clean sheet for the Wolves game, going off after 63 minutes, so that worked in well for us. Ina and Munoz both with a 1-point return. Midfield, it's all about Captain Salah. Our triple captain, not quite as good as some of the others, but 20 points tripled up is pretty handy. I think we're back. So, little technical hitch there. Yeah, aside from Salah, not too much to report in the midfield. Rodgers with 4 points for 2 games was something. Chris Wood getting a goal was handy as well with 9 points, and Isak with 2. But on the bench, you can see is where the real issues start. Ahmad out with a ankle injury, and also Gakpo ended up missing both fixtures. So, might come back for the next one, but that is against Man City. So, probably one we want to move on there as well. In terms of the league, so lost to the East Valley Vikings with a monster 121. So that's massive there from Matt. So he had Alexander-Arnold, Diaz. So got it with just the double. Had Diaz, who scored 13, Watkins with 15. The defense all returning, which is fantastic. So that is a pretty handy score. Has played the assistant manager, so he's got Ange with a 9-point return. So won the match. Manager clean sheets and goals scored. So some points there as well by the looks of it. So worked out well this week. I'm pretty sure that was the highest score in the league too, so just a bit stiff there. But quite a few guys turning up as well, which is nice to see. But like I said, we'll try to keep it short and sharp, and we'll move into our transfers. So we have 2 free transfers this week. We probably have at least 3 trade targets with Sanchez, obviously. Fabianski also hasn't played for a while, so we do need a goalkeeper. We probably want to try to trade out Ahmad. And if we can, it's a bit of a luxury at the moment, but Gakpo out. This week he may just sit on the bench, particularly playing Man City. I don't know if we'll back him in for a massive score this week. So, what do we got? 0.4 in the bank, which makes things a little bit trickier. So, in terms of goalkeeper, we could go to Sells. We might have to look at goalkeepers in a bit more depth. Raya is probably out of price range. Henderson. Guess if we like the Palace defence, they do have a okay run, although they do blank in game week 29. But we may have to cross that bridge when we get there. Flecken. I mean, Everton is improving and Villa isn't the worst, but could potentially get on board as a locked-in keeper. Could be some save points in those games. So perhaps we go that way. Verbruggen at Brighton against Southampton this week is a favourable matchup. And then a couple of nice ones to come, and then a little bit tricky after that. Um, so Kepa, the Bournemouth keeper, guess that run looks pretty clean in terms of the rankings, although Spurs is always quite an attacking team, and Brighton. Um, aside from that, there's some good ones. So I think just the fact that they've got Southampton this week, it might be a good time to. No, it wasn't Flecken, it was Verbruggen. So who have they already played? They've already played Arsenal, and I guess Man City and Liverpool still to come. But we'll work that out later, I think. So Verbruggen in frees up an extra half or zero point 0.1. So we've got 6 mil to spend on a midfielder. So Kluivert stands out straight away at 6 mil. Obviously the penalty taker there, which is pretty handy. Um, pretty sure. I thought that was earlier in the season. He got 3, didn't he? All. Am I looking at the wrong? I'm looking at the clean sheets. That's why. So yeah, 3 goals there against Newcastle, all from penalties. Or was it the Wolves game? It was one of them. So I think anyone with that sort of upside at 6 mil, we'll gladly bring in to the team. So we'll make those transfers and then look to the team this week. So with Man City, I think Gakpo might be getting the week off on the pine. Do we play Alexander Arnold in that fixture? Do we captain Salah in that fixture? Are probably the 2 big questions. I mean, our alternate captain Palmer, probably, Chelsea not in the best sort of form at the moment. We could go with Isak against Forest, but we do also have Ina to consider there too. So what I'm thinking is if we back Isak in as captain this week, we'll push Ismail Assar onto the field and swap Lewis Hall over because we do still have Chris Wood as well. But we're going to go Isak as captain with the home fixture and Salah the vice captain. So we'll save the team like that. So Verbruggen we like. Defense is good. Yeah, all happy with that. So we'll wrap the video up there. As I said, short, sharp. So as always, if you've got any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to add them below this video. Give us a like if you enjoy the FPL content. Subscribe for all the fantasy sports content on the channel. And other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.